Hello, this is movie review number 1318. This is The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is a 2011 movie directed by Terrence Malick, Malick, who also directed A Hidden Life. So this movie has Foster Straight Pictures and Riverwood Entertainment. I saw this movie on May 6, 2025 at Mariemont Theatre in Mariemont, Ohio. It was part of a special event through Sin Independent Film Festival, as they showed this film along with the short film that Forest Mountains. I think it was either Forest Mountains or Daddy's Mountains, but it was an animated short film that I thought was pretty good. And then it was followed by The Tree of Life. I have heard of this movie for years, and I've always wanted to see it, but I never got around to it. But when I saw that this movie was going to be playing at the Mariemont Theatre, I definitely wanted to go see it. I'm glad I did. It was amazing. So, this movie is a highly philosophical film from Terrence Malick that follows Jack, who is one of three brothers growing up as part of the O'Brien family in small town Texas. Jack has a contentious relationship with his father, but gets along well with his beautiful mother. As an adult, as an adult, Jack struggles with his past and tries to make sense of his childhood, while also grappling with bigger essential issues. So, this movie revolves around the Texas family in the 1950s, and Jack is the eldest son of three boys, and Jack, through the innocence of childhood to his disillusioned adult years, as he tries to reconcile a complicated relationship with his father, and he finds himself a lost soul in the modern world. He is seeking answers to the origins and meaning of life while questioning the existence of faith. So I will say that part of this movie does have some images of life itself, not just on the O'Brien family, but just life in general. Scenes in space, scenes underwater, scenes in the mountains, atmospheric places. I thought it was pretty cool to include those images. And I also like how the filmmaking style believe that makes you believe or makes you feel like you're in the 1950s. Because the filmmaking style was pretty neat the way they did it. Like, it wasn't like the new and modern filmmaking style used in 2011. It was more the filmmaking style that basically made you believe that you were back in the 1950s. Now, the movie does revolve around Jack having a complicated relationship with his father. He doesn't want well with his mother and his other brothers, and he's trying to make sense in the world, in the modern world. He feels like a lost soul, and he's trying to get the answers to the meaning of life, while also trying to reconcile with his father. Oh, this was awesome. I really hope you guys did a chance to see this. So this movie has Brad Pitt as Mr. O'Brien, Jessica Chastain as Mrs. O'Brien. Now Sean Penn portrays Jack O'Brien as an adult, but Hunter McCracken portrays a young Jack. Finnegan Williams portrays Jack when he's 5 years old, and Michael Toole portrays Jack when he's 2 years old. Wilhelmine Epperle portrays All-El O'Brien, while John Howard portrays All-El O'Brien at age 2. And Ty Sheridan portrays Steve O'Brien, who are the other O'Brien sons. We also see Carrie Matchett as Jack's ex, Joanna Goins as Jack's wife, Michael Showers as Mr. Brown, Kimberly Whelan as Mrs. Brown, Jackson Hurst as Uncle Ray, Fiona Shaw as the grandmother, Crystal Metacon as Essia, Tamira Jolene as Mrs. Stone, Dustin Allen as George Walsh, and Tommy Hollis as Tommy. So, part of the movie does take place in the past when Jack is a child, living with his mother, his father, and his two brothers. And then it Then there were other scenes where Jack is an adult in the modern world, and he's trying to make sense of what he was taught and believed when he was a child. And of course, there have been some complicated issues between him and his father. His father was a good man, but he kind of was tough on his boys at times. He wanted them to have a good life, but there were some times where his methods might be a little too far. Now, I won't say what happens, but let's just say that whatever does happen prompts Jack to think about his relationship with his father and whether or not he would like to reconcile or not, and trying to understand the meaning of life. Oh, I really enjoyed this film, just like I enjoyed Terrence Malick's film A Hidden Life. I hope you guys did get a chance to see this film because it is really good and it really makes you think about relationships between yourself and your family, especially between yourself and your father. Yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of The Tree of Life. Please enjoy this movie review. Alright, goodbye.